Have you ever wondered why the cheetah has tear marks on its face? In the heart of a Zulu village, there lived a peculiar man known as the lazy hunter. He was infamous, not for his hunting prowess, but for his lackadaisical approach to life. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months, yet the lazy hunter would rather bask in the sun than provide for his family. The village was also home to a creature of great power and speed, the cheetah. This magnificent beast moved like the wind, capturing the admiration of all, especially the lazy hunter. He would sit entranced, watching the cheetah dart across the plains with grace and purpose. This was a creature that embodied everything the hunter was not: diligent, swift, and relentless in its pursuit. The lazy hunter, in his idleness, found himself drawn to the cheetah's prowess, and so he decided to make a pact with the swift cheetah. And so the lazy hunter made a pact with the swift cheetah. What if you could make a pact with a wild animal? Quite an intriguing thought, isn't it? In our tale, the lazy hunter does just that. He strikes an unusual pact with a cheetah, the fastest creature on the African plains. The agreement was simple yet extraordinary. The cheetah would hunt for the hunter, and in return, it would receive a portion of the catch. Like the setting sun casting long shadows on the savannah, this pact brought unexpected prosperity to the hunter's life. His family, once on the brink of starvation, now never had to worry about their next meal. The sight of the hunter returning home, his arms laden with the day's catch, became a familiar one. The village, once scornful of his laziness, started to admire this sudden success. The hunter, no longer considered lazy, was living a life of abundance, all thanks to the cheetah. But, as we all know, there's no honor among thieves. Do you think a pact based on deception can last? This is where our tale takes a dark turn. The lazy hunter, once reliant on the cheetah's prowess, had grown complacent and greedy. Days turned into weeks, and his gratitude faded into obscurity. His heart, once filled with admiration for the cheetah, was now consumed by selfish desires. He began to hoard the spoils of their hunts, feasting on the bounty in secret, while the cheetah was left with mere scraps. The cheetah, though swift and fierce, was also sensitive and perceptive. It didn't take long for the cheetah to sense the change in the air. It was a bitter pill to swallow, the scent of betrayal hanging heavily in the atmosphere. The cheetah was heartbroken. The pact, it thought, was not just about survival, but about friendship and trust. But the hunter, in his greed, had broken that trust. Fueled by sorrow and a sense of betrayal, the cheetah decided to confront the hunter. It wasn't just about the food, but about the shattered bond, the broken trust. In a fit of rage and despair, the cheetah swiped at the hunter's face with its sharp claws, marking him with a permanent reminder of his deception. But the cheetah didn't stop there. It turned its claws towards its own face, carving identical marks. A harsh, self-inflicted punishment, yes, but also a poignant reminder. A reminder of the betrayal it had faced, a symbol of the trust it had misplaced. The marks served as a warning to others too, to remind them of the consequences of betrayal, the price of greed. And so, the cheetah carried these tear marks, these symbols of a painful past, with it wherever it roamed. And that, my dear listeners, is why the cheetah has tears marks on its face. So what can we learn from this traditional Zulu story? Well, our tale begins with a lazy hunter who, instead of learning to hunt properly, chose to form a pact with a cheetah. This partnership, while unusual, could have been fruitful had it been based on mutual respect and honesty. But alas, the hunter's greed took over, leading to a heart-wrenching betrayal. The cheetah, once a friend and ally, was left distraught and forever marked by the hunter's deceit. The tear marks on the cheetah's face, according to the Zulu legend, are a perpetual reminder of this treachery. This story underscores the importance of honesty and trust in any relationship. It teaches us that shortcuts and deceits might offer temporary gains, but they come with long-lasting repercussions. The hunter's betrayal didn't just cost him a friend, it left a permanent scar on the cheetah and a lasting lesson for us. Remember, the tears of the cheetah are a reminder to us all. A pact based on deception is bound to fail, and every action has its consequences.